I would do anything for you. I'd die for you. Even if you don't feel the same way, I won't let you go. I'll make you stay with me forever. No matter what.
I'm actually about to cry. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir David, and today I'm going to play a game that I missed last year, but this game has gotten an update, so now I'm going to play it, called Please Don't Hate Christmas. Oh no, I just turned on the game and the shenanigans has started. Water dripping? It's so dark and cold. What is this place? Oh, it's just my house. I can't see anything. Stand up? Aw, jeez. I feel dizzy. What's on the floor? Is that blood? Why? Whose blood is this? What the heck is going on? Why is there a Santa hat here? Am I in a ridiculous Christmas-themed horror movie?
You're awake.
You...
Don't be afraid. I'll take good care of you. I'll protect you. I promise. Go to sleep, my dear.
Ah! Off to a great start. I'm already terrified. She's so pretty! This place is driving me crazy. I hadn't slept for several days, and with a pair of big dark circles under my eyes. I want to go home, take a hot bath, eat what I want, and play all the games I love.
Oh my god, that dress is cute! I've never seen you wear that before.
Oh, thanks. I got it from AliExpress.
Oh yeah! It's for the Christmas trip to Japan. I practically went into debt buying this new wardrobe.
I practically went into Japan, you and your Christmas gear.
It's totally gonna be so fun! I can't wait! My boyfriend's coming too, but he wanted to fly on a separate plane or something, so he bought his own ticket.
That is so strange. Anyway, see you later.
I think you better call your husband or check in with him frequently. That sounds suspicious, friend. Why do we seem to live in a different world while working in the same studio? I'd also like to take a vacation, if I could. Indeed, I've not taken any leave for a long time, or gone on any trips for a long time. I'm even thinking of just quitting my job. It's Albert. Albert Claus. He was my childhood friend. Although we haven't seen each other for a long time, we've kept in touch. We all grew up in a place called Snowflake Island. Woo! And Albert's family has managed Snowflake Island for generations. Oh, he's so pretty! I know that there's gonna be shenanigans, but I don't know what kind of shenanigans. I made a cute snowman. It's too cute! Albert, how are you doing? Espoir? Well, it's still the same, nothing special. But I've recently returned to Snowflake Island. Really? Aren't you always out of town? I'm a bit bored anyway, so I'm back. And since my second brother is out of the country, I'm managing Snowflake Island for now. Are you like the mayor? Cool. Oh my god! I haven't been back in a long time either. Why don't I take a break too? I immediately wrapped up the work on my hands and asked my boss for a leave of absence. I haven't had a vacation in 3 years, so I won't be turned down. Better not. If they turn it down, take it anyway. But then...
Hey, I know you've been really struggling at work and need a break.
Why do I feel a butt coming on?
But as you probably know, many of your colleagues have already taken leave. So I hope, as a producer, you can hold on for just a little longer.
Oh, I can hold on. I can hold on my hands around your neck. No, don't physically attack your boss for denying your leave.
I'll make it up to you, I swear. The company really needs you.
Listen here, you. I'm getting mad for them. I knew it. Take it. No, take it anyway. Sayonara, suckers! No, I need to treat myself better. Yeah, girl. A voice inside keeps telling me to go back. I'm sorry, but I'll have to resign if you don't let me take off.
You're kidding, right?
Does this look like a face that's kidding? I mean it. In fact, I just finished writing my notice. Sayonara! Yeah! Just I high-five this espoir in the game. Sayonara, suckers!
Hey, wait a minute!
Ignoring my boss's shout, I returned to my seat to gather my things. Albert! I'm going back to Snowflake Island too. Huh? What? For real? Yeah. Aren't you busy at work? I decided to quit my job. I can't believe I haven't had a vacation in 3 years. I'm afraid I'll go crazy if I stay any longer. Wow. Am I dreaming? I can't wait to see you. Espoir, you know what? I'm super happy. Ah, wait. Let me go ask Mr. Gregg to prepare a helicopter. Let me ask Mr. Gregg to prepare a helicopter to pick you up. No. I'm already on the train. What? Dang it. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I should have chartered the train to and from Snowflake Island. Hey, don't waste your money like this. Are you rolling in bank, Albert? Go on a date with Albert, he could buy me the big ice cream. Why not? I could spend all my money for you. Stop that. Then I'll pick you up at the train station later. Can't wait to meet you. Aww. What could possibly go wrong? Ooh. Fancy. The scenery outside the window was so dreamy that I couldn't believe I had resigned. What a nice breeze. I regret I didn't let myself go on vacation earlier. I haven't been back for less than 10 years. What has become of Snowflake Island? I was originally an orphan, dropped on the shores of Snowflake Island not long after I was born. Ooh. Wait, am I actually a mermaid? Fortunately, a kind couple, my adoptive parents, took me home. They used to run a coffee shop on Snowflake Island, but unfortunately they died in an accident when I was in elementary school. Aww. After that, I lived with my adoptive parents' relatives, and they suddenly disappeared when I was in high school. What? Am I cursed or something? At the end, I left Snowflake Island. I hope things haven't changed after all these years. Why didn't I come back earlier? There's still some time before the station. What should I do? Let's talk with Albert. See my buddy. I haven't been back for a long time. I feel so unbelievable. Do you feel the same way? I guess. But I've been away for less time than you. So I feel okay with that. Speaking of which, why do you suddenly want to come back? Because of you. Lay gasp. So, you miss me that much? Of course. We haven't seen each other for a long time. And I don't think there's anyone I know on Snowflake Island anymore. Never mind. You have me. That's enough. I will make you a happy vacation. I promise. You don't need to do that. Uh-oh. Albert? Yeah, what's on the train's flyer? Is this a promotional leaflet for Snowflake Island? Let me take a look. Ooh. Snowflake Island is a small island in the north owned by the Klaus family, and everything on the island is managed by the Klaus family. Klaus. Not Klaus. Stop saying Klaus! Snowflake Island is very welcoming to foreign visitors, and there are a variety of attractions and facilities on the island, so be sure to come and see them. Why am I reading this like it's an advertisement? Snowflake Island's playground, the giant library in Snowflake Island, Claus Mansion on Snowflake Island, closed to the public for now. The shopping street on Snowflake Island. Man, now I want to go to Snowflake Island. The urban legend of Snowflake Island. The Christmas butcher who will appear on Christmas Eve. Is he a good butcher? or a not good butcher. The urban legend that once terrified the residents of Snowflake Island. Oh, he's a not good butcher. Legend has it that a mad killer butcher dressed in Christmas clothes appears to cut people down on Christmas night. Well, friend, that's like the opposite of what you're supposed to do on Christmas. Although it is unknown where the legend has been spread, since there was a murder on the island at Christmas, it is unknown where it has been spread. There was a time when the islanders were afraid to even go out to celebrate Christmas. But that was a long time ago, and now it's just an urban legend used to scare children. Alright, I guess we gotta take a nap. Let's take a little nap. I feel a little tired. Maybe I should take a nap.
I've been waiting for you. Come here, my dear.
Okay. Oh, how sweet, how nice. Snowflake Island. Finally. It's like the same as before. I still love this place so much.
Hey!
Oh, he's so pretty. I've been glomped. He hugged me tightly before I could see his face clearly.
So good to see you!
Hey, Albert. Hey, Albert. I haven't noticed he's grown so tall in the photos he sent me before. He became so strong, too. Oh no, he's big and strong and friendly and adorable. Espoir.
I missed you so much!
Oh, he's so precious. Wait. Don't suffocate me, friend. I pushed away from him slightly.
Huh?
So pretty. He looks even better in person.
What's the matter? Didn't you miss me?
I quit my job and came here just to see you, friend. Of course I missed you. It's not that. It's just that I'm not used to seeing you like this.
Like, what?
You've grown so tall. You've become a lot more, well, masculine since the last time I saw you.
Aww. You've gotten even more beautiful, too.
Aww. I guess your sweet tongue hasn't changed much.
I only do that with you.
Oh, he's so precious. Got it.
Give me your luggage. I'll carry it for you.
Oh no. No, it's heavy.
That's all the more reason for me to take it. I'm not the same little brother I used to be.
Oh,
Of course I should be.
look at that smile. It's really a waste for him to not be an idol. So is he like the mayor? They've got a hot mayor. We arrived at the entrance plaza of Snowflake Island. It wasn't too crowded, but we still saw a lot of tourists around. It's the peak season for Snowflake Island. Shouldn't you be very busy as the temporary island master?
But I cleared my schedule when I heard you were coming.
What? What about all the work?
Well, most of it's done. And I got the rest of it all assigned to other people.
You really are amazing. Albert has been so good since the old days that almost nothing can get in his way. We obviously haven't seen each other for so long, and he's still made time for me. He's the only person in the world who's been so good to me.
Did you book a place to stay?
Your house?
Your old house isn't here anymore, you know.
Aw. I know. I've already booked a room at the hotel. It's that one near the library.
Is that so?
What's that look for, friend? What?
You should have asked me about it first.
What? Why?
Nothing. Before you get settled, I want you to come with me somewhere.
Oh.
I've got a surprise for you.
Uh-oh. Huh? Although it's been a long time, I still know my way around the island very well. Not to mention the place where I used to come most often. Albert, I know this road.
You sure do. Ta-da!
I bought it! The cafe in front of me is my adoptive parents' cafe. Aww, and it's the same as before, as if it was always open. Why, wasn't it all abandoned on that day?
I had it refurbished. Luckily, there were still photos from when the place was still in business, so I tried to restore it to how it was before.
Aww. The Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss this. You redid my parents' cafe? Santa Cafe. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, he's the little son of the Claus family. Why is he crying? What's wrong with you? Why did you kick my Christmas tree?
I hate Christmas!
That's understandable. Christmas is a very hard time for many people. That doesn't mean you can kick someone else's stuff. I'm gonna tell my mom and dad.
Mom? Dad?
Stop! Stop it! I pushed him to the ground in order to stop him. That's enough. Sorry. Does it hurt? I'm sorry. I was just trying to stop you. Aww. Oh my god, I made it even worse. How about I make you some hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate?
I hate hot chocolate. Hot chocolate killed my grandma. I hope it's okay. It's the only drink I know how to make. Come on, give me your hand. But don't tell my mom and dad. The next day, I'm going to open the door. Huh? Why are you here again? Oh.
Here you go.
Huh?
For the hot chocolate.
The boy handed me the money without saying a word. I don't need it. Just go. My mom is watching. Didn't I say not to tell my mom and dad? Then they'll know. He ignored me, slipped me the money, and walked into the shop. Hey!
I have a name, by the way. It's Albert.
Oh.
What's your name?
Espoir? It means hope in French?
I like that name.
Oh, he probably would.
Here. Drink your hot chocolate.
That's how Albert came to the cafe every day and asked me to make hot chocolate for him. Oh. And that's how we became friends. He became cheerful, too. Oh,
What are you thinking about?
You. How precious you are. I was just remembering how we met.
Don't even think about that. I don't want you to remember me that way.
He's so cute. Why? You were so cute. Especially that little face you made when you cried.
No! No!
Do you still hate Christmas as much as you used to?
Well, Christmas with you isn't the worst.
Oh. At least I've got that.
How about you? Do you still like Christmas?
It's all right. I don't know. I guess I've been too busy to celebrate these days. I haven't celebrated Christmas in a long time. I hope it's a bit different this year. Anyways, why did you renovate the cafe?
You've always talked about inheriting the cafe someday. Even though you left Snowflake Island, I figured you might come back one day.
Oh.
I wanted to make sure the cafe was in good hands until then.
That is so sweet, actually. Gosh, I would break down crying on the cement if somebody did something like that for me.
Do you like it?
My mind went blank. I've just left the heck of my work for many years, and it's like a dream. I never thought Albert had prepared me for this. Oh no, is she actually gonna break down crying on the cement?
Huh? Are you crying? Why are you crying?
Because that was the most sweetest thing anyone's ever did for me. No, I was laughing at you being such a crybaby. I guess it made me cry too. My stress burst like a balloon, and tears instantly flooded my eyes.
Are you alright? You don't like it?
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful.
I hope I didn't bring back a bad memory or something. I swear I didn't mean to.
Oh, he's so precious. How can this turn bad? No, I'm happy. You know, I've been so stressed lately. I haven't had a vacation in a while. I never get enough sleep. The fact that someone thought so much about me, it just made me cry. And seeing the cafe after a long time, I've been thinking about it a lot. I should have come back earlier. I thought no one in the world cared about me anymore. Thank you, Albert. I'm glad you're here for me.
Think nothing of it. I love you. And I'm glad you quit your job. Because now you can inherit the shop. Hey, come on now. No crying.
I'm actually gonna tear up here. Okay, the game can end here. Nothing else needs to happen. This is the perfect ending, and I just started. He touched my head.
So, will you inherit the shop?
I'll have to think about it. I know it's what I've always wanted, and I love that you did this for me. But I just need to think about it. Don't worry, friend, don't worry. The answer will eventually be yes. You don't need to make that face.
Of course. Get some rest and enjoy your vacation first. You have plenty of time to think it over. No hurry.
Thank you, Albert.
Come on, let's go to your hotel.
I feel a wedding ring should be exchanged at some point. What? It's all full?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but there's nothing I can do.
But I thought there were still a few rooms left when I booked.
I'm awfully sorry, but the website must not have updated in time. Try checking in again later. Once again, I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
Well, I guess that's the end of that.
Sorry. I should have ordered a room for you ahead of time.
I narrow my eyes at you, Klaus. No, it's not your fault. But I do need a place to stay.
Well, if you're okay with it, you could stay at my place?
Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
You know, it's a huge house. There's tons of room.
Yes, 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 yes. What? That would really be okay? Why do I have the feeling that you may have planned that?
Of course. You could stay however long you want.
Technically, I quit my job, so all I need to do is pack up my apartment, and we could just move in forever, you know? Just nothing over a night.
Whatever you say. Come on, let's go home.
Albert! At that moment, I completely missed the eye contact between Albert and the hotel staff. I had forgotten that he had a whole hotel floor for himself. Oh, okay. I'd say, Albert, you pulling some shenanigans?
I'm back!
Young master, welcome back. Miss, welcome to you as well.
Mr. Greg, hello. It's been a long time. It's good to see you look as healthy as ever.
Thank you, miss.
Greg, she'll be staying with us for the night. Get her room ready.
As ordered.
Greg's cool. I like Greg. Are you sure it's not too much trouble for you?
Of course not. In fact, I'd love it if you relied on me more.
Oh.
Like the old days.
Oh. Albert.
All right. It's getting late. You must be tired. Hurry up and get some rest in your room. We'll have dinner later.
Thanks. Everything's just so nice and sweet. After dinner at Albert's house, we slept in our respective rooms. Woof, this bed is enormous. The room is so big, and the balcony is so luxurious. I came here to play when I was a kid, but I still think his house is over the top. I remember the forest outside, and now it's all covered in snow. It's chilly. I should close the window. Is there anyone out there this late? That's a nice crunch. A sense of unease washed over me, and I knew the footsteps were coming from the balcony. I quietly opened the cloth curtain, afraid something might appear from the balcony. It's okay. The balcony door is closed tight. Spooky. However, when I opened the balcony, nothing appeared outside. I couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief. Could it just be some wild animals? Just as I was about to close the cloth curtain, there was something concerning in the snow. It's a Christmas hat. There were also messy footprints on the ground. I would think it was Santa Claus, like the other kids, if this was just a regular place. But this is Snowflake Island. I first thought of the urban legend circulating on Snowflake Island of the Christmas butcher that appears every Christmas month. No way. It's just an urban legend. And what's going on here? Either way, that hat and footprints look suspicious. However, there is a voice inside my head. Go on. Follow it. No. No. No way.
Are you asleep?
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's respond to Albert. I closed the curtain and dashed to the door of my room. As soon as I opened the door, I saw a reassuring face. Buddy! Albert!
Why's your face so pale? Did something happen?
I told Albert about what just happened, but when we opened the curtain again, the hat and the footprints had disappeared. Huh? Where did it go?
Is your brain seeing things again?
What do you mean again? No, I just saw it. It was real.
You're worse than I thought.
What? What?
Come with me.
What? Albert walked out of the room, holding my hand. Oh.
Here you go.
Did you make me some emergency hot cocoa? Hot chocolate?
It's not as good as when you used to make it, but...
I took the mug, and the warmth of the hot chocolate milk reassured me. It tastes good. Has this been shaken, not stirred? Because I recently made some hot chocolate, and I shook it instead of stirring it, and it was really nice, actually.
Really? I'm glad to hear that. You feel better?
Yes, I feel a lot better now. Maybe you're right. Maybe the stress is just getting to my head.
Poor baby. You're so exhausted.
He touched my head.
This really is just like back then. Time hasn't changed too much, has it?
Oh. I saw things before?
You said you saw Santa hats, blood, and Santa Claus with a knife. And that was on the nights when you didn't have bad dreams.
Aw. Really? I have had strange visions from time to time after the accidental death of my adoptive parents and the disappearance of the relatives. It's especially bad in the Christmas months. After leaving Snowflake Island and leading a busy life, I gradually forgot about it.
Actually, I thought you would never come back to Snowflake Island. What happened to your adoptive parents? I thought it would hurt you too much to see this place again. When you first showed up, I thought maybe it was just my imagination. But I must have been right.
Albert.
Either way, I'm not about to let you hate this place. From now on, only remember the good things that happened on Snowflake Island. As the temporary master, I'll gladly help you in any way.
There's no way you can really help me. I miss them so much. I just want them back. Don't say that to him. He'll invest in a Lazarus machine or something. I'm scared, Albert. But you're still by my side, even though I am an emotional mess. Why do you care about me so much? Oh, here I go again. I probably look stupid, right?
You're so silly.
Oh, I want to be gently caressed and kissed on the forehead by Albert.
Still the same. Inside, you're still the same kind, gentle girl. Rely on me as much as you want. You're the most important person to me.
All because I made you hot chocolate that one time. I didn't know what the kiss meant, and I closed my eyes sheepishly.
Now that you're back, I've got to get this place in order. I'll make sure you have a comfortable stay here. No more sad things, okay?
Come on, don't worry about me, Albert. I'm fine.
It's my job. I'm the owner of this island.
I noticed his eyes were slightly different than usual.
All right, you should go to sleep.
Well, I guess I am a little tired.
Do you want me to carry you to bed?
No need.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, Albert. Albert? Albert, things are going good.
Gotta get busy tomorrow.
Gotta prepare that wedding ceremony.
Did you sleep well last night?
I slept pretty good after talking to you.
Oh, really? Then why don't we sleep together tonight?
Oh, Albert, how scandalous. What will the people say?
I could talk to you all night.
That actually probably would be really sweet. What are you talking about?
You look so cute when you blush. I'm just kidding.
How dare you?
Oops. I've gotta go.
Where to?
I've gotta get some work done. I'll meet back up with you as soon as I can. Why don't you take a walk around the island? Take the whole place back in. But don't have too much fun.
What do you mean by that? I doubt there's anybody on this island as cute as you.
Oh, yeah! Goodbye, hug!
I've been glommed again.
Bye-bye.
Aww. We were childhood friends, but our distance became strange after I returned. Is it just me, or have I not seen him for too long? I'm afraid I'll have other thoughts about him. No, let's not think too much about it. I need some fresh air now. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? You got a pamphlet that talks about the library, that talks about the beach, that talks about all these other places, and the only place you want to go is the graveyard. Lady, I understand the sentimentality, but you're supposed to be here to have a good time and relax and be happy. I'm going to visit my adoptive parents. I brought some hydrangea. Yeah, that they liked from a nearby florist. I can never pronounce that word. Graveyard. Huh? The headstones are rarely dusty. Is anyone cleaning them regularly? Someone's face comes to mind. I placed the flowers I was holding on my adoptive parents' graves. Aw. Hey, Mom and Dad. How have you been? I'm sorry I haven't come to see you in such a long time. I hope both of you are doing okay. I brought your favorite flowers, Mom. Hydrangeas. You always used to put them around the cafe. I quit my job. It's really not easy living in the city. It's nice to be home. But it's just different that you're gone. One Christmas, that night, my adoptive parents and I were out on our way to celebrate Christmas. Come on, Daddy. Can't you tell me what you're getting me for Christmas?
Hey, it's a secret.
But I want to know, please. Mommy?
No, honey, it's a surprise.
Fine, I'll just go downstairs and look in the closet and find out what it is anyway.
By the way, is your little boyfriend coming tonight?
She's been obsessed with that little Claus boy. It's all we hear about.
No, he's not my boyfriend. Aw. I'm being serious. He isn't. My doll. Espoir? Dad, my doll fell out. Can you stop the car?
Hold on, let me pull over.
Hey, don't walk out on your own.
Uh-oh.
Here it is. Mommy and Daddy, I got it.
As I turned my head with the doll, an out-of-control car behind me suddenly crashed into the car.
Ah! Daddy? Mommy?
I approached the car, and the two calling my name a second before didn't move a muscle. I tried to wake them up until the ambulance came, but they never responded to me again. That's how I watched my adoptive parents die in front of me. Well, shoot!
Ah! Ah!
Ah, that's the girl, isn't it? Mr. and Mrs. Huss's adopted daughter.
Oh dear. Are those my relatives? They sound particularly posh.
Isn't it kind of suspicious how she was the only one who survived? I mean, she never even got hurt.
I don't see a single tear on her face.
That's just ominous. You could never convince me to adopt a little creep like her.
My son goes to the same school as her. He told me.
Listen, people.
Hasn't anyone ever taught you not to gossip at someone's funeral?
Yeah, Albert. Gosh dang it.
What?
Whose kid is this? I ought to teach you a lesson myself.
Careful. He's from the Claus family.
Sorry.
Some people.
The woman who had been talking so much immediately bowed their heads and dared not speak. Albert walked right up to the stone chair without even looking at them.
Hey.
Albert. I looked at him and wanted to thank him for speaking for me, but I couldn't speak a word. He sat beside me.
Would you like some hot chocolate?
Oh. He pulled a cup out of nowhere.
This is my first time making it, so I hope it's good.
I took a sip. A wave of warmth entered my body, awakening it in an instant. I cried again.
Greg, give me the umbrella and leave us alone.
Young master, you'll catch a cold if you sit out here too long.
I don't care. Can't you see?
My girlfriend is crying. I mean, the girl who totally is not my girlfriend is crying.
I have to stay here with her.
I see. We'll be waiting for you in the car.
Oh. I was drinking hot chocolate and crying. I don't know how long I cried, except that the funeral guests had all left, but Albert was still sitting beside me. He kept holding my cold hand. I still remember what he said.
Please don't cry. It's Christmas. This is your favorite holiday, and you deserve to be smiling. I'll always be here for you.
Oh. Albert's just, he's the best. How could this go terribly wrong? Why is the memory so vivid after coming to Snowflake Island? That's why I've been afraid to come back. I forgot something very important, too. But I know, once I remember, I can't go back. Espoir. Albert, aren't you busy at work? Are you crying? How did you know that? What are you talking about? I'm not a crybaby.
Liar.
Ah!
Look who's crying again.
My parents are dead! What are you doing here?
Greg told me that you asked him where you could get hydrangeas on the island.
Oh. Greg, come on, I thought we were cool.
It didn't take much else to figure out you'd be here.
I placed the hydrangeas in front of the grave.
It's been a long time, Mrs. Huss and Mr. Huss.
Shouldn't you be busy working?
You're the one who came down here without telling me. Don't you think they want to talk to their future son-in-law?
He said it, not me. Wait, I did say it. Son-in-law? Since when have I been planning to marry you? Espoir? Albert reached out to wipe my tears.
I just came here to make sure you don't cry alone.
Oh, I mean, he is kind of husband material at this point.
I'll keep you company. We'll face whatever it is you're facing together.
Oh.
Take your time.
My heart beat uncontrollably. Why is he always so gentle with me? This just keeps happening again and again, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. I'm glad you still remember some things.
The hot chocolate you made back then was so bad, it's impossible to forget.
Ouch!
You've definitely improved.
Well, why don't you inherit the cafe? And everyone can taste your hot chocolate. Or just marry me and fill me full of hot chocolate every day.
That would do it. That would do it for me right there. Right there. Let's get the wedding band in here. That's a good line, Claus. That's a good line. Fill you full of hot chocolate every day. Gosh darn it. Albert, we're at a cemetery.
Well, I'm not joking.
My parents are watching us. Albert went back in a hurry because of work. He didn't really need to come. Although, I am a little happy. Thanks to him, I'm not drowning in sad memories. There's still time. Where should I go? Yeah, there's the shopping place. Lady. It's been a while since I've been back, so what has the shopping street become? Most of the shops are still intact, except for the newly registered shops. That's great. It's the same as before. Ooh. I walked into the grocery store I used to go to when I was a kid to buy coffee beans from my parents. Mrs. Moon's still not here?
Ah, look who it is.
Mrs. Moon!
It's been a long time. You've grown up so much.
And you're still as young as ever.
You are so sweet. Is your city life going well?
I just quit my job. The city life doesn't really suit me.
So you're coming back to run the cafe?
Oh. How did you know?
Oh no, I guessed. After all, when you were a kid, you always said you wanted to run a cafe like your parents.
Oh. By the way, Mrs. Moon, have you heard from my aunt and uncle? A few years ago, they suddenly disappeared, and I thought they had gone into the city. But the entire time I was there, I never saw them anywhere.
Why do you bother trying to find them?
Are they the ones that were talking smack about me in the funeral?
You know how they treated you. I mean, they practically abandoned you.
I know, but they're my adoptive relatives. My only relatives. Anyways, have you heard anything about them?
I don't think so.
Why is she acting a little weird? She's got that twinkle in her eye.
But don't worry about it. Just forget about them for now, okay?
Okay. Were they the ones talking smack about me? If you say so.
I need to pick up my son from school. Do you mind if we get back to this later?
Sure.
Oh, and if you decide to inherit the cafe, I promise I'll stop by every day.
Yeah, I'll fill all of Snowflake Island with my hot chocolate. All right, see you later, Mrs. Moon. Narrows eyes at Mrs. Moon. I stepped out of the grocery store, puzzled by Mrs. Moon's reaction. Why is she acting like she knew I was coming back? I'm wondering what would have happened if I didn't choose to quit my job. Would I have mysteriously lost my job under mysterious circumstances? Because Claus seems pretty powerful. She gets flustered when I talk about my aunt and uncle. What is going on? Yeah, school. It's been a while since I've been back. Let's visit my alma mater. It was about time for the students to leave. As Christmas break is approaching, students are excitedly discussing their holiday plans. They look happy. I used to go to the same school as Albert, and he used to hang around me after school. Since my aunt and uncle, who cared for me, didn't like me very much, I would go to Albert's house after school to do my homework and play games to avoid them. It wasn't until one Christmas, when my aunt and uncle suddenly disappeared, that I decided to stay and live in the city, and Albert went to study abroad. Silly girl. Oh no. Why am I suddenly remembering what happened last night? I stood there like a fool, red-faced.
Oh.
Pretty! Espoir? Someone stood before me. It's my old classmate, Sharon. Sharon?
It's been a long time. When did you get back?
I just got back yesterday. I didn't even know you were a teacher here.
Yup.
Aww.
I haven't seen you in forever. You've gotten prettier. The city did wonders for you.
And you're as cute as ever. By the way, are you and Paul still seeing each other?
Paul?
Mm.
Oh, yeah. You don't know. I broke up with him. I don't even know where he is now.
Good on ya. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Hey, are you free tomorrow night? Maybe we could catch up with some old classmates of ours? They're still here on the island, you know.
Oh. You'd think they'd want to?
Of course! Everyone's been dying to see you.
Really? Well, yeah.
Great! I'll see you tomorrow night then. I'll send you a message with the address when I get home.
Oh, okay. See you then. I'm so happy that someone still remembers me after so many years away. It's good to be back. Maybe I should ask Albert, too. He used to go to the same school.
Welcome back.
Hey, future husband. You don't need to hug me every time we see each other. My heart is beating too fast.
Sorry.
Albert let go in disappointment, and I could see his dog ears droop. He looks like a big puppy. Anyways, guess who I met at the school today? I was so excited to tell Albert about my day. I thought he would smile and be happy for me, like usual. But as soon as he finished listening, he gave a stony expression.
Don't go.
What? Huh?
I said don't go to that classmate get-together.
Why not? Why not? I haven't seen Sharon and the rest of them in years.
I don't want you to go. They're not nice people.
Since when have you been in charge of what I do? They're my friends, and I'm going to see them.
No!
Albert! And how do you know about all this anyways? I didn't say that.
Am I not good enough for you?
Albert! What?
Sometimes I just want to lock you up.
Albert! Albert? He approached me, but with a different aura than usual.
I could keep you there forever and I'd be the only one with the key.
Yeah, don't do that. I don't want you to do that. You don't need to do that.
No one would find you. And then, you'd be all mine.
Albert! He held out his hand to me. Now, why would I take your hand when you just said all that to me, sir? No. Boundaries! I stepped back, and Albert was surprised by this. The outstretched hand stopped in midair, then slowly dropped.
You know, I'm just kidding, right? Sorry, I'm just...
Albert, you're scaring me.
Whatever you want, I don't care.
You seem to care a lot.
Just don't stay out too late.
I mean, you could come with me. Are you sure?
Of course. Have fun tomorrow. Good night.
You're preparing my cell door room, aren't you? Good night. Back to the usual Albert. What just happened to him? Why doesn't he like the old classmates? What happened between them? The next day, Albert woke up and ate breakfast with me as if nothing had happened. Then he went to work alone again. 7:00 p.m. I followed the address Sharon gave me and arrived at the restaurant.
Hey, this way!
Hey, girlfriend. Sharon waved warmly at me as soon as she saw me, and some familiar faces were sitting next to me. In fact, I've been concerned about Albert's words since yesterday, fearing that there might be some danger, as he said. But I was relieved to see that they were all old classmates I knew. Albert was too worried.
How's life in the city been?
Yes! Come on, we've been dying to hear from you!
Okay, I'll tell you all about it. It was like going back to school. I had a great time talking to everyone. I didn't notice how Sharon was looking at me. Narrows eyes at Sharon. I totally thought you guys had forgotten all about me. I can't thank you enough for asking me out to dinner.
How could we forget about you? You were our best friend.
Of course! We all missed you so much when you left.
Narrows eyes at schoolmates.
It's impossible to forget someone like you after everything that's happened.
What?
You know.
I don't know. Why can't I see well all of a sudden? My head is heavy. Why is everyone looking at me? Why are those boys coming in outside? Was my narrowed eyes at my friends justified? Wait, did somebody claim me over the head? Wait a minute! Oh no! It's cold. Where am I? I'm getting the strangest sense of deja vu.
Good morning.
Sharon, you son of a biscuit. You were the shenanigans. Sharon? Betrayal!
Betrayal!
Betrayed me. I slowly opened my eyes and saw Sharon sitting not far away. Where am I? I was awakened by the surroundings. It was a basement-like room without a window, with only an intermittently flickering light bulb hanging in the middle. Why am I here? I can't move. I realized that my limbs were tied up. What's happening? Sharon, what's going on?
Oh, you're still naive as ever.
You son of a biscuit! Did you do this? Wait, Sharon, are actually you the Yandere? Did you break up with Paul because you wanted me? And my gams? I realized that there were two big men standing behind Sharon. Where is everyone else?
They all went home. You didn't really think that any of our old classmates actually liked you, right?
I hate you, Sharon. I now hate you. I hope all the horrible things in the world happen to you and you only. But we were having a good time, I remember.
Oh, I'm laughing my ass off. Looks like we all did a pretty convincing job.
You're history's greatest monster, Sharon.
Of course, I did have to pay them to pull it off. Those bitches run on money.
My mind is in a state of confusion. Why are you doing this?
For revenge, of course.
What did I do? I'm just here being cute and traumatized. Revenge?
You know it's your fault that Paul walked away from me.
Oh.
He was everything. I was totally ruined.
I didn't want Paul, I wanted Albert. Didn't you say you broke up with him?
Break up? Why in the world would I do that? And the nerve of you to bring him up yesterday.
I don't even know Paul. I don't understand. I didn't do anything.
Shut up! Paul was kicked off this island back when you pulled your little, oh no, he's bullying me stunt. For all we know, he's dead!
Oh. That still wasn't my fault, lady.
And it's not just Paul. It's a lot of people. Anyone who even comes near you gets screwed over in the end.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I don't even remember being bullied.
Of course! You don't remember because of your damned guardian knight, Albert Claus!
Oh. Did you say Albert?
You were just a poor orphan. But then, you got knocked up by Claus's little son, and now you act like you're the queen.
That's not my fault. As I said, I was just being adorable and traumatized. Poor orphan? Is that how you've always seen me?
Is that really a question? The fact that you think anyone would want to be friends with you is amazing.
As I said before, I hope all the horrible things in this world happen to you and you only.
Everyone at school knew that you were the only one who survived that traffic accident. Even your parents couldn't survive the curse. You're like the plague. You spread and infect everyone. So now, I'm doing the heroic thing and stopping it.
You're insane. And about to get slapped. Oh, you're lucky my hands are bound. I would give you such a pinch.
No, I'm brave. I'm the one finally standing up to you.
You know, technically, if you wanted to stand up to someone, it should be Albert. But oh, you're so brave, going after the clueless, naive, orphaned girl who's just kind of standing here. Oh, how brave of you.
You've infected Albert too. The town saw how he changed when he met you.
Again, I just made the dude some hot chocolate.
And somehow, it was even worse when you left. You've got him addicted to you.
Be hilarious if I find out there's like a huge statue of me somewhere in the city. Like, we are sick about him talking about Espoir.
People are dying. People are dying all because of you! Do you know how scared we all are?
I'm just standing here. Every time she said that, it was like a pinprick in my heart. I never knew I was so hated by other people. You're not a hero, Sharon. There's a word for ladies like you, and it's not used in high society.
There's a name for you ladies, but it isn't used in high society, outside of a kennel.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
You're doing a terrible thing, Sharon. Stop trying to justify yourself. It's one thing to have had no empathy for me when I lost my parents, but to look down on me and hate me, that's another. You guys are just jealous of me.
What? You're demented!
You just refuse to admit that me and Albert are the good ones. He's the only one who's defended me. So you better not fluffing insult him.
Don't insult him? Do you have any idea how horrible of a person he is?
Hey, he restored my family's cafe.
He's just like you. But I know how to keep you both from hurting anyone else. And I'm starting with you. Albert finally gets to know what it feels like to lose someone he loves too.
The two big men behind Sharon nodded silently, then came towards me. No! Get away from me! Dang, the rope is too tight. Come on, someone help me. I closed my eyes in fear as I watched the two big men prepare to remove my clothes. Oh no! Don't! Ooh. That smack sounded pretty juicy. I can see the two big men kicked to the ground and passed out. Ooh.
Well, looks like I got here just in time.
I'm sorry I doubted you, Albert. The man in front of me made me feel more at ease, even though he was carrying a nail bat. Albert!
Now you know I was right, don't you?
I'm sorry I doubted you. I nodded desperately and wept uncontrollably because I was so relieved.
Sharon Murga, nice to see you. Still f***ing up people's lives today?
I have put up with this for so many years. Just for today.
Shut up. Before I kill you, I have a question. You don't seem to understand the definition of bullying. Putting trash in other people's lockers, writing insulting sentences on other people's desks, and ruining other people's gym clothes and textbooks is what you would call a little bit of bullying, right?
What's he talking about? Why didn't I notice anything? Oh, did he always clean it up before I even saw it? How can you not marry him? Then I remembered that my locker and table were always suddenly cleaned, and I blamed Albert for wiping off my locker's treasured stickers. So, he's been hiding these things from me.
What's your point?
I don't have a problem with bullying. What I have a problem with is your beloved Paul trying to drop a potted plant on her head.
Ooh.
He was a little rat. You should thank me for curing the community of him.
Get her!
But instead, you're trying to get revenge on me. You've even kidnapped an innocent girl. You're really messed up, you know that? Anyways, now it's just you and me.
I'm just gonna turn away. I'm just gonna look away. Let me just take off my glasses. I don't see a thing, Claus. I can't see a thing. Albert gave me a horrible look I've never seen before, and I should have stopped him, but I didn't open my mouth.
I knew it would be like this. Do I really have no way to deal with you?
I felt the sound of running coming from behind me and immediately reacted. Albert, watch out! I moved my body hard to knock Albert off his feet, but it was still too late. Did somebody get got? No! Albert! The man in the back stabbed Albert, and blood flowed from Albert's body. Ah! Albert! Albert sat on the floor in pain. The rope came off my body at some point, and I immediately flew to his side. No! No! No!
It hurts!
Y'all's better hope my future husband isn't gonna die, or else nobody's leaving this room alive! You can't hurt him.
I finally managed to hurt you! Now you know what pain is.
Gotta say, Sharon's voice actor? Excellent. Excellent! I can feel the venom. I looked at the wounds on Albert's back. The sounds around me began to fade. A red filter had been added to my eyes. They did this to him?
I'm okay. Don't worry.
Go ahead and think you're a hero. Either way, I'm gonna send you both to hell!
Espoir! Albert! No! What? With her red eyes, the woman named Espoir deflected the man's attack with her bat without saying a word. I'm going Ultra Instinct now. I've reached my final form and y'all's in trouble. She hit the big man desperately, with a strength not commensurable with her power. She went beast mode on him, which is pretty accurate. Don't hurt him! 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 Like a cyborg, she said repetitive words while attacking without stopping. She then hit the two men knocked unconscious at the beginning. Hee. Several people's blood splattered on Espoir, and she was covered in it, just like the butcher. Uh-oh. I'm thinking a thing, and I'm hoping the thing that I'm thinking ain't the thing that it is.
Get off of me! What's wrong with you?
You forgot that I'm her. Y'all come in here and try to kidnap me? Do you know who I am?
Get away from me!
Ha 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 ha! Revenge! Also, Albert better be okay. As Sharon prepares to attack the wounded Albert, Espoir runs like the wind and knocks Sharon away. Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him! She kept hitting Sharon and didn't stop even though she begged for mercy. Accurate. Me rooting on myself, get her!
No, please don't hit me anymore.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. You forgot that I'm her. Espoir ignored her and was ready to keep fighting. Pop. Nyeh. A needle stabbed Espoir in the neck, causing Espoir to stop instantly.
Alright, that's enough.
Am I like a sleeper agent?
Good girl. Go to sleep now.
I don't know what's happening, but I like how it happened. Also, are you okay, Albert?
Oh, my blood. It really worked.
Beast mode deactivated.
It might be better to kiss you directly next time.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Albert pulls the syringe out and lets Espoir fall into his arms. Wait, what? What's going on here?
You were worried about me, weren't you? This proves that I'm the most important person to you.
I mean, kinda. In this instance.
Luckily, I've been working on my muscles, so the knife didn't go too deep.
Okay, as long as you're okay and Sharon has all the most horrible things in the world happen to her and her only.
I can still carry you to bed easily. Don't worry. I'll take care of you. Just like I always have.
Albert? Albert? What just happened? Am I actually in a sleeper agent? Has my life been a lie? The sun is so bright outside. Why do I feel like I just got somebody? I opened my eyes and tried to get up from the bed, but the muscles in my body hurt like heck. What the?
Are you awake?
Yeah, I feel like I just went beast mode. Albert was sleeping on the edge of the bed, holding my hand this whole time. Where am I? Looking at the tape on his face, the events of last night played out in my head like a walking light. My memory is still blurred, but the image of Albert being wounded is the only one that is very clear. I immediately hugged the man before me, fearing he was just a hallucination on my part. Albert! Oh, thank God!
Ah! Careful! My back!
Oh. Sorry. How are you still alive? I thought you were dead.
Calm down. I'm stronger than you think.
But you were stabbed.
It was just a scratch.
No, Albert, no. I saw...
I'm fine. But now that my handsome face is scarred, will you ever be able to look at me the same?
Oh, are you kidding me? You're still handsome. Just never mind. What happened after I passed out?
You don't remember anything?
Not at all. How did we get out of there?
I just stood up and fought back.
Aw, you idiot. Why didn't you just run away when you got hurt?
Because they didn't just hurt me, they hurt my baby.
Aw, and they hurt my baby. And then I had to show him who I am. But, baby... Forget it. What happened afterwards? What did they do to you?
How could they do anything to me? I was trained for stuff just like this as a child.
I almost forgot. As a descendant of the Claus family, he grew up undergoing rigorous training alongside his older brother to ensure self-protection.
I knocked them out and handed them over to the police.
Sure you did. Thank God you weren't injured again. I breathed a sigh of relief, but immediately felt self-conscious. I can't believe I trusted her of all people. You were right. I should have listened to you. I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
How could it be your fault? That crossed the line.
No, you're right. But then again, you were being kooky, crazy, scary too. My heart vaguely tingles when I think about what Sharon said to me last night.
Are you okay?
I'm just on an island where everyone hates me, apparently. No, I'm not okay. I never knew someone could hate someone else as much as she did. I mean, she was willing to kill me, and even you if it meant she could get her way. Hey, Albert, am I a terrible person? Is that why she hates me?
Of course not. Don't you even think that. You are the most gentle and kind person I have ever met.
Just because I made you hot chocolate that one time?
Even if you're a little naive, that just makes you cuter. Don't you dare start acting like what she said was true. She's just jealous of you. Humans are so ugly. Except me.
Albert, I forgot everything that happened here after my parents died. Why didn't you tell me what happened before?
I don't want you to get hurt.
Nobody said that that's your job. I had a right to know.
I don't care if it's my job. The only thing I care about is your feelings. I just want you to smile at me.
He said with a relaxed look as if it was a matter of course.
Besides, as a member of the Claus family, it would be a dishonor if I couldn't even protect the people beside me.
But why? Why me?
Because you are the most important person in my life.
What? Oh, come on, Albert. Enough of that already.
I'm serious. I've loved you since the moment I saw you. You're the only one that matters to me.
What about Greg? The temperature on my face gradually rose.
Hey, look at me. Do I look like I'm joking?
Albert's eyes looked straight at me. I'm sure that he was not joking.
Because I'm not. I'd never joke about this.
Why? What could you possibly love about me?
All of it.
He came close to me.
I love the way you look. I love the way you smell. I love the way you speak to me, the way you make hot chocolate for me, the way you comfort me. I love everything.
Aww.
And now that I've told you how I feel, do you love me too?
He leaned close to my ear and whispered. My brain was instantly softened into a cotton flower.
Answer me.
Yes, absolutely. Why aren't we married already? We should have gotten married like 10 minutes ago. I answered without hesitation and knew my mind better than I thought. I do like Albert a lot.
Really? I'm so happy. God, you look so cute.
Albert moved his body back to the bed and looked at me with joy.
In that case, let's go out on our date on Christmas Eve. Shall we?
Aw, didn't we both just, murder a bunch of people? Well, not that I know that, but as I said, I didn't see anything. Date?
Uh-huh. I want our first date to be one to remember. Sounds like a plan, right?
Wait, this is going way too fast.
What? How? We're in a relationship. That's not too hard to understand, is it?
My brain is again in disarray, unable to say half a word.
Well, looks like my baby needs some time to digest.
He gently stroked my reddened face with a smug smile.
I'll give you some time to think. You'll need all the rest you can get if you want to be ready by Christmas. You just stay here and get that rest.
What's happening on Christmas? Our wedding? Where are you going?
I need to deal with some things.
All right.
What, you already miss me?
Yes. Albert looked surprised and happy, as if he had heard something unique.
This is getting harder and harder by the minute. Are you trying to seduce me?
I am not trying to seduce you, Mr. Claus. Would you like me to try and seduce you?
It's working.
Oh no!
What should I do? What should I do? Now I really don't want to leave you. But I must.
Oh. Albert gave me a light kiss on the forehead.
I'll be back soon. Be a good girl and wait for me. If you need anything, just tell Greg or call me. Bye-bye.
Okay. I watched Albert's figure disappear behind the door, my heart still beating fiercely because of what had just happened. So, we're now a couple? Before I came here, I didn't expect to go this far with him. Again, lady, you quit your job because he was in town. I thought we would always be a little closer than friends. Although I did have a crush on him, I didn't think Albert would have such strong feelings for me. Not to mention that he's done so much for me. I would like to do something for him, if I could. What did he mean when he said he liked what I did for him? Make him some hot chocolate. I decided to walk around the house to clear my mind. Although my body still hurts, walking around a little should be fine. Make that man some hot chalky milk. No one's here. Is everyone asleep? Santa? A figure flashed on the other side of the corridor. Huh? Who's there? It's me? Golden Freddy? Come here. Where are you? I looked around, but there was no one in sight. Are you the spirit of Christmas? I don't think I'm hallucinating after I fainted yesterday, right? I'm here. Although I couldn't see clearly, a red figure was on the other side of the corridor. What do you want from me? Come and catch me. Wait, I recognize that voice. I heard that sound on the first night I came here. As expected, a red hat appeared on the floor of the corridor. Christmas Butcher. This name comes to my mind. No way. Why does it appear here? Maybe it's a thief from somewhere, but this is Claus's house, where security is tight, and no outsiders are likely to enter. I decided to follow the suspicious figure. Wait a minute! It looked like it wanted to play ghost hunting with me and jumped down the stairs as fast as it could. Stop it! But my muscles don't listen to me, and my body hurts when I run. I just got finished showing somebody the hands. I can't do physical activities. When my body was about to fall down, someone held me.
Are you alright?
Who? Oh no. A familiar figure caught my eye.
It's you.
Hi, Liam. He is... Liam? Liam Claus, Albert's second brother. I thought you were, out of town or something. I used to see him when I came to Albert's house.
It's been a long time. You've grown up a lot.
You've gotten more mature yourself, Liam. Liam is still as cold as ever. I always get very nervous whenever I talk to him. Albert said that you went abroad. Are you back already?
No, I just returned to get a few things. I'll be leaving in a bit.
Hey, Liam, I wanted to ask you really quickly, am I a sleeper agent? Oh, I get it.
It looks like the kid got what he wanted.
What?
Nothing, just talking to myself.
Narrows eyes at Liam.
Why were you running down the hall in such a hurry?
I thought I saw someone suspicious, and I guess I just ended up chasing them down the hall.
Suspicious? This house wouldn't let bugs in easily, are you sure?
Bugs? Maybe I'm just too tired.
You should take care of yourself. You're liable to go crazy if you don't.
What does that mean?
Liam, you're walking too fast.
Pretty! Suddenly, a pink-haired girl appeared behind Liam. Miss Aethra? She's the maid who used to follow Liam.
Oh, hello, dear. It's been such a long time.
You don't know yet, do you? Aethra is my fiancée.
Aethra? Even prettier. What?
Liam, didn't we agree not to disclose it?
Aww.
She's a close friend of ours. There's no need to hide anything from her.
Yep, in fact, I can't even see. I don't see a thing, Miss Aethra. I don't see a thing. I've always thought their relationship was slightly different from the normal master-servant relationship. Well, congratulations to you both.
I'm so happy to see you again, sweetheart. You've grown up into such a beautiful woman.
Aethra excitedly took my hand, and she was kind as ever. Thank you. Same to you, Miss Aethra.
Huh? That's funny. That smell.
What? Is it the smell of somebody who just got somebody? Her expression suddenly became a bit stunned.
Why do you smell like that?
Hey, I've just been smell like what? Fear and betrayal? Excuse me?
No, but you shouldn't be. But she...
What is she talking about? She showed a worried expression and looked so hard to explain. Miss Aethra? Are you all right?
Aethra.
Liam gently patted Aethra on the back.
Don't worry about her. She's had an exhausting day. She's all right, Aethra. Nothing's wrong.
Yeah, I just maybe murdered a couple people, but then they kind of had it coming. I'm all right. Really, Miss Aethra.
You'd better go rest now. Make sure to conserve your energy. And we'd better leave.
Already? Aren't you going to see Albert?
We can see each other whenever we want. I'm really not interested in him right now. Come along, Aethra.
But she...
Yes?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Hey, don't speak like that to your fiancé.
No, all right. I'm leaving now, sweetheart. Make sure to, take care or,
Don't go all beast mode on anybody. Sure, you too. Bye, Liam.
Ignore the voice. It isn't real.
What? Aethra didn't explain any further. Instead, she just gave me a reluctant hug and left with Liam. What does she mean? Is there anything on me?
Liam, I smelled something on her. You knew all along, didn't you?
I have for quite a long time.
But we have to do something quickly. If she doesn't...
Don't worry, darling. She's safe for now.
Klaus! Klaus, explain! I returned to the room in disbelief. Although my body still hurts a little, I don't want to stay in the house like this. The figure of the suspected Christmas butcher fills my mind. I wonder if I can find something related in the library. Also, I have to go and prepare a Christmas gift for Albert. To the library. Let's go to the library first. It's been a long time since I've been here. It's gotten more prominent again. The library was also built by the Claus family. Albert and I used to come here occasionally to study. It would be nice to ask him to come here to read a book together someday. I almost forgot why I came. I need to find information about the Christmas butcher first. However, I've searched almost the entire library, and there's no relevant literature, only some less credible interview reports. Well, that's all there is to it. I thought I could find some useful books, or it's really just my illusion. While I was deep in thought, I accidentally bumped into someone else. The information in my hands was scattered all over the floor. Sorry, I was so deep in thought that I didn't see you.
It's fine.
Oh no, mystery boy with pretty yellow eyes. No, no, you will not take me from my claws. The person in front of me was a boy in a school uniform who looked younger than me. This school uniform doesn't belong to the school on this island. Is he a traveler? Yeah, they did say they were tourists. He helped me pick up the paper on the floor. Wow, what a beautiful face. He's simply stunning, unlike a human. Thank you.
Looks like you're in trouble.
No. I just couldn't find the information I was looking for.
May I ask you a question?
Like what?
Do you think that human curiosity more often leads to good things or bad things?
Well, it can be good things. I think more often than not, it's bad things. Why is he suddenly asking a stranger this kind of inexplicable question?
It's okay if you don't want to answer.
Oh, could this be his homework? He has to ask someone else's opinion, right? Don't worry, it's a good question. I think, yeah. More often than not. It's terrible. After all, some facts are better left unknown. He closes his eyes for a moment.
Thank you for answering. Then again, it's not my homework.
Huh?
This is for you. I finished reading it.
Narrows eyes at mystery boy. What is it?
There should be something in here that you want to know.
Is it about sleeper agents? I took the picture book in his hand. The book's title is The Legendary Island, and the picture book seems very old.
Although, the book is incomplete, so the rest is up to you.
My nose is cold. Who are you? How do you know what I want to know? But as soon as I looked up, the boy in the school uniform disappeared. Huh? Where is he going? What a strange kid. Where did this picture book come from? Forget it. Anyway, this is the only reference to see what can be done. I opened the picture book, and the text inside was handwritten in addition to the illustrations. A long, long time ago, there was a place called Mommy Island. It's a small island with beautiful scenery, rich resources, and most importantly, a habitat for mermaids near the coast. Wait, am I actually a mermaid? Am I a mermaid? The mermaids on Mommy Island could translate into human form, and some of them go to human cities to experience human life. One day, a wealthy businessman wandered onto the island and was rescued by one of the mermaids. The businessman was getting better with the care of the mermaid. Soon after, the two fell in love and had their child. The man decided to settle here, so he bought the island and built a residence and some constructions here. Besides him and the mermaids, a few selected humans live on the island too. But to prevent the presence of outsiders who have designs on mermaids, the businessman has put in place several measures to conceal the presence of the mermaids. But the happiness lasted only 10 years. A group of outsiders had invaded the island, and their target was the mermaids. The businessman tried to stop them by protecting his children and his wife. In the end, the businessman died in the dispute. The mermaid, who was too late to stop everything, rushed to the scene, hugging her dead lover, and wept. She was so angry that she decided to use all her strength to take revenge on those selfish humans. That's a terrible curse. Oh. Just as I got to the book's most intense part, I realized it was the last page. Huh? Is this the end? What a strange story. I like it. However, I wonder what this story has to do with the Christmas butcher. Why on earth would that student show me this? The Mommy Island described in this book is similar to Snowflake Island. But mermaid or something? This is the first I've heard of it. Will there be a sequel to this picture book? Like, this is a Pretty cool story. I wonder why I'm curious about what happens after that. I took the picture book to the library counter and asked for it, but I was told it was outside the library's collection, let alone the sequel. Yet, it was handwritten, right? What's wrong with a book that's not here? Did the student bring it himself? But how should I give it back to him? I walked around the library, but couldn't see the student, and no one had seen him, even after asking the custodian. He hasn't left Snowflake Island, has he? Never mind, I have to keep it for him first. The result is that I didn't find anything. Let's go for a walk somewhere else. After what happened last night, I'm actually afraid to go back. The place that was full of good memories suddenly became very strange. When I think of the people I thought were my best friends hating me all the time, I can't help but wonder what that time really was for me. Even so, I would like to go again. Well, I'm sure we won't be running into Sharon. When I returned to the entrance of my alma mater, I was calmer than I thought I would be. Why didn't I notice people hating me all this time? Is it because I was so naive? I can't imagine my school life without Albert. Albert has done so much to make me enjoy my school life. I can't become so vulnerable. Even after knowing the truth, this place is still full of memories of Albert and me. So, I still don't hate this place.
Hey, did you hear about Miss Sharon?
A few students happened to pass by me. When I heard Sharon's name, I unconsciously pricked up my ears.
Oh yeah, someone told me that she just decided to drop out of her job and leave the country.
Yeah, I heard that too. As I said, I didn't see anything. Resignation? Go abroad?
Really? I know she's not here, but why would she need to leave the country?
Maybe because she forgot who somebody was.
I don't know, but that's what they said in the staff room.
Is she really gone? Finally! I didn't like her in the first place.
Ah! Me neither. She always looked down on everyone, like she was the queen or something.
Who's that strange woman over there, and why is she laughing so hard? The boys got further away, and I couldn't hear what they were saying afterwards. Sharon was arrested, wasn't she? The country? Oh, she's not in the country anymore. She's probably in HE double hockey sticks. Or is it just a rumor? Since Albert was the one who sent her to the police station, she would need more time to get out. I shouldn't overthink it. Let's go somewhere else. Let's prepare Albert's Christmas gift. Yeah, let's do that. All this nasty business of possible murder. I went to the shopping street and wandered around while thinking about what to get for Albert. Well, it's really hard to decide. Although we send gifts to each other every year, this year's gift has to be special, because it's probably going to be a wedding gift. Because this is the first gift after we became a couple. A couple? I still can't believe it. I immediately blush again when I think about what Albert told me this morning. Why can he say such things so easily? Man, was he this charming before? Why does he like me so much? Well... Oh, the phone suddenly rang, and my heart skipped a beat when I saw the caller ID. Why did he call at such a perfect time? Hello?
Ah, you finally picked up.
Honey, what are you doing?
Nothing. Honey?
Sorry, you're not used to that yet, are you?
Or do you not like it?
No, it's fine. It's perfect. It's not that I don't like it.
Ah, so you're shy?
How cute.
Hey.
So, how are you doing?
Fine. I went out for a walk.
A walk? Hey, didn't I tell you to get some rest? It looks like someone is being naughty.
Oh, no! Well, it's just that you...
Me?
Did you miss me so much that you came looking for me?
No. No, it's not that. It's...
Then what is it?
Look, I'll be home soon. Just forget I said anything. It's not like I'm getting you a special gift or anything, baka.
Alright.
What about you? You never told me where you went.
I went some ways away.
Narrows eyes at Albert. Again? Away? How far away? Did something happen?
Secret.
It's not something dangerous, is it? Your body is still injured.
Of course not, my dear. Don't worry. I need to go. See you tonight.
Well...
Bye-bye, honey.
It's just a change of appellation. My heart almost can't take it. It's driving me crazy. The thought of going out with Albert for the first time made my heart flutter with excitement. I need to calm down. Take some snow, bash it on your face. I should decide on Albert's Christmas gift. The things he likes. Sporting goods? Because Albert is practically fond of and good at water sports. But he already has many of them, and I've given them as a gift to him before. Games? We play a lot of games together. He loves horror games. However, it's not suitable as a gift for the first date. How about... me? Yeah, get yourself some lingerie. No. It's too embarrassing to treat yourself as a gift. I mean, you get something nice and lacy, and you get a big ribbon and hot chocolate. But I can't just give him hot chocolate, right? 100 cups of hot chocolate? No. How could he possibly drink it? What should I do? Oh, yes, there is one more thing besides hot chocolate. But that takes a lot of space, and it's easy to find out if I'm doing it at his house. What if I do it at the cafe? I have the key he gave me. I remember Albert saying that everything inside was refurbished and ready for use. All right, let's buy some materials and go see them. Hello? Wow, it's exactly how I remember it. I'm thankful that Albert did find someone to clean every day. I tried to open the machines I wanted to use, and they all worked. Well, no time for that. Time to get busy. Let's finish this up before Christmas. Aww. Phew, I'm exhausted. But finally, a large part of it's finished. The rest can be done tomorrow. I looked at my phone, and it was already nighttime. Crap! It's already that late? I need to head back right now. I quickly organized my kitchen and flew back to Albert's house. Albert, I got a surprise for you. When I returned to Albert's house, he was nowhere to be found. Are you still out there? My babe. Yes, I'm still outside. But I'll be back soon. Eat first if you're hungry. Don't worry. I'll wait for you to come back. Well, I'll go to the room first and wait for him. Why is Albert's door open? I took a peek inside, and it was the same as before. Speaking of which, it has been a long time since I've been in his room. In the past, we came to his home to play in his room. Why don't we sneak in to see it? I don't think you should do that. Ooh. Huh? It's a little neater than before. I looked around, and there were pictures of us together in a cabinet by the wall. Oh, I miss this. Huh? This doll was given to him when I was in high school. I can't believe he still keeps it. As soon as I picked up the doll, the bookcase suddenly spun. That seems like a very bad trigger for a secret bookcase. Wait, what? There's a room behind the bookcase? What's going on here? Is this a secret room? Unable to resist my curiosity, I stepped into the hidden room. Oh. However, this place makes me feel uncomfortable. The whole room is covered with strange things. A large glass cabinet in the room has several blood bags and syringes hanging inside. Whose blood is this? Well, you never know when you need a emergency blood transfusion. There was a console-like object filled with information and notes in the center of the room. There was also a thick old book. The Rules of Claw's Family. Why does the pattern on the cover look so familiar? Ah, that picture book has the same pattern. But why? Uh-oh. When I reached out to open the book, I accidentally touched a button on the console, and the big screen on the wall suddenly turned on. Uh-oh. Huh? How does this clip... Uh-oh. Am I about to see myself showing those people who I am? It was the place where I was imprisoned last night. And I see myself. I hugged Albert's wounded body and cried so hard, I thought I would faint on the floor. However, the next second I stood up. I got them fools. They forgot that I was her, and that I became her. Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him! Don't hurt him! My eyeballs turned red, beating up Sharon and the big men she brought with her. Even if that's not true, that's really me. I look sick, in a cool way. It's like a monster. What? Why would you just have that here? Are you watching that on replay? Like that's my future wife. Why would I? I fell to the ground, and my breathing became more and more difficult. Some fragmented memories came to my mind, and I remembered Sharon begging for mercy and the images of flesh and blood flying around. Ah! No! No!
Babe, that's enough.
Ah!
Good girl. It's time to go to sleep.
Ah! Is that Albert's voice in the clip? Why? After the clip is finished, the words record. The X Caesar appeared on the screen. In a flash, I understood a lot of things. The voice, the Christmas butcher, the words of Miss Aethra. Oh no! Is it me? I said that I'm her, and I actually am her. This can't be happening. Kill. No! Pop. Oh, no, it's just my sleeper agent juice. A sharp object stabbed me in the neck. My consciousness began to blur when a familiar voice sounded from behind me.
Hey.
Hey!
I told you to be good and wait for me to come back.
Ah!
Why aren't you doing what I said?
Albert, why?
Come on, darling, be a little clearer. I don't understand one-word questions.
You know about all these things, right?
Of course. Damn it. This is all my fault. I should not have let you run around.
I collapsed helplessly into Albert's arms.
Sleep again, my baby.
Ah! What a giant fog. Where am I? As I was walking, I saw a familiar back. Albert? What's up? He didn't respond to me, but kept his eyes on a crying child in front of him. It was Albert as a child. At that moment, a dark figure approached the crying child Albert. No! No! No way! I opened my eyes, and there was the ceiling of Albert's room.
Honey, are you awake?
Albert?
Did you sleep well? Can't believe you fell asleep in my room.
I looked around in a daze, and my eyes fell on the doll on the bookcase. Then I remembered what had just happened. My stomach acid rushed to my heart, and nausea spread.
What's wrong? Are you alright?
Ah! Stay away from me! I'm a monster. I went beast mode on him.
Damn. The medicine isn't working very well, is it?
Albert, you knew about this, right? Why did you hide it from me? And what was that room? Whose blood is that? Sharon and the others? They weren't arrested, were they? Don't tell me they're all dead. No. And the disappearance of my uncle and aunt? The same thing happened to them, right? I collapsed into a barrage of questions, and Albert just looked at me without saying a word. You know what happened to them, right? Tell me, Albert. Tell me what happened. Tell me.
I'm sorry, Espoir. You went all beast mode on them too.
Honey, you have too many questions.
I have more questions. He was holding a syringe at some point.
Come on, let's sleep again. Just forget all of them. And this time, I'll make sure you don't remember.
Hey! Listen. No.
Huh? Oh no. Oh God, no.
I reflexively shook off the syringe in Albert's hand, and bright red fluid leaked, staining the sheets.
Whose blood is that?
Come on.
Explain!
Be a good girl, won't you?
Explain, Albert! Why won't you answer me? I won't let you do it. I won't let you do it to me again. I want answers. I don't want to forget again.
You're becoming irritating.
His words were a tacit acknowledgement of the fact that I was a monster.
So, is it true? I became that monster and killed Sharon and the others?
Listen to me.
I don't want to listen. Stay away from me.
I do want to listen. I want to hear your explanation. I pushed him away and held my head in my hands.
Oh my God, what have I done? Why did you hide it from me? Why didn't you stop me? Is that why you always wanted me to stay inside? So I'd be forced to stay away from anyone else? So that I couldn't keep hurting people? I always thought, so I'm the monster. That's why everyone hates me.
No! You're not a monster. You haven't done anything wrong. You don't have to feel sorry for those sons of...
Albert grabbed me by my shoulders. I had never seen him so angry with me.
They deserve to die! All they do is ruin the lives of everyone they touch. Someone had to knock some sense into them.
They finally paid the price.
I mean, yeah, what they did was pretty scummy.
Besides, if you didn't do it, I was going to anyways.
No, Albert. Please, just kill me. Just kill me already. I can't take this anymore.
I sobbed uncontrollably as the fragmented memories caused me pain.
Stop it! Stop saying things like that!
He angrily grabbed a syringe full of unknown blood from his hands and was about to stab me when he stopped. He dropped the syringe on the floor, helplessly.
Let's try it again, okay? We'll go to sleep, forget everything, and wake up with an award-winning smile on your face.
Hey now, if we're gonna have a relationship, you have to love every part of me, even the beast mode part.
I just want you to smile forever.
Oh.
Why can't I even do that?
Oh.
The curse!
Albert showed an expression of pain that I had never seen before, and my heart instantly ached like a tear. I tried to grab his hand, but he turned his head and walked away.
Listen, I'm not going to let you leave here.
Okay.
If you insist on putting yourself in unnecessary pain, go ahead.
Okay.
But you're never going to leave me.
Okay.
I don't care if you're in pain or if you're as happy as a damn rabbit. As long as you're mine.
Wait a minute.
Albert, wait!
He walked towards the door without looking back and closed it with a snap, leaving me alone in the large room.
Albert, wait a minute!
I stared blankly at the empty ceiling. I don't know how long has passed, but no matter what, the image of me turning into a monster still comes to mind. Tearful, cruel, crazy. Why did I become like that? That feeling of residue on the hands is so scary. I can't breathe, thinking I might have done the same thing before. I've never wanted to hurt anyone, let alone kill someone. Please, I just want to die. In any case, it's hard for me to accept all of this. I wish it was all a dream. I flexed my body and shrank to a corner. The last time I had a breakdown like this was when my adoptive parents left me. Thanks to Albert being by my side, I could smile again. Why does Albert continue to hang out with me, even though he knows I'm a monster? He treats me like a normal person and loves me like that. Or is it that he actually likes me as a monster? At that moment, I noticed the compartment in the cabinet next to the bed was not closed. Just as I was about to turn it off, something fell out. It's an old notebook. I opened it unconsciously and immediately recognized Albert's handwriting. Is this Albert's diary? No, I can't just look at other people's privacy.
I mean, you're kind of locked in his room.
A note fell from the diary. Only Espoir and I can read this. Should I read it?
Don't make me choose, because I'm going to choose yes.
I want to read it even more since it's written this way. Perhaps I can find out what Albert really thinks here. And at the moment, I need something to distract me. I slowly opened the diary, and the first page started with the day I met him. He started to like me from that time. I thought back to the good old days we had. 10 years ago.
I hope I didn't keep you too long.
Cute. No, just for a moment. Wait, what's wrong with your face? And your hands? Why are they wrapped in bandages? Did you fight someone?
Uh-huh.
You idiot! I told you, no more fighting.
Ouch! Don't pinch me, it hurts! I just hit them because they said something rude.
Don't act like a darn kid. You can't keep hurting yourself like that.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Look at you.
Come on, give me a hug.
Aw. What the?
Please don't be angry. I bought that game you wanted to play. Let's head to my place and play together, okay?
I guess.
Yay! Let's go.
Aw, so sweet.
Phew. Oh no. Look at the time. I have to go home.
You can't leave now.
It's late. If I don't go home, I'll be scolded by my uncle and aunt.
What does it matter? It's not like they care anyways. Why don't you stay overnight at my house?
I know, but they're my only family. Even though they don't like me, I'd better go back.
I'm your family too, you know.
Did you say something?
Never mind. It's nothing. If you really need to go, how about I drive you there?
It's only a short distance away. I'll be alright. See you tomorrow.
Espoir.
Wow, she really ran off in a hurry. It's just like a fox chasing a rabbit.
Albert!
I hope they won't be angry today. Espoir ran home, gasping for breath, and hurriedly took off her shoes. As she was about to open the door, she paused when she heard a strange conversation.
That girl is so annoying. Can't she just shut up for 1 second?
Noisy and troublesome. She's always been that way. She acts all sweet just to rub us up. She's not blood related. What does she want from us?
If the townsfolk wouldn't have gotten suspicious, I wouldn't have even thought about taking her in.
What a waste of our hard-earned insurance money. We almost lost everything trying to support her.
Insurance money? What are they talking about?
Why couldn't we have just taken the insurance money and run? We should have offed her before she got the chance to tell anyone.
It's done. There's no use in complaining about it. But, you know, I bet her parents are missing her real bad. Right about now.
Wait a minute! Narrows eyes at foster aunt and uncle.
What do you mean?
Get out of my way, you useless brat!
You said my mom and dad were killed in an accident. The driver was driving out of control, right? You said it was a drug overdose.
Shh! There's no point in hiding it. There's nothing you can do about it now.
Aren't you even going to defend yourself?
Love? The only thing in the world that those loved was you!
Wait a minute. Was there some foul play?
You did! You really killed them. Why? Why would you kill your own family?
Isn't it obvious? Their money was enough for us to enjoy for the rest of our lives.
Were you the ones who burnt down the cafe, too?
Hey, blame them for keeping the will and insurance beneficiary documents in there. We knew those little twits were going to leave all their money to you.
Oh, you make me angry, Aunt and Uncle. Oh, I feel the beast coming out. I feel that I'm about to remind you who I am.
But of course, when we went searching for it, we couldn't find the damn thing.
The audacity. I'm appalled. Betrayal!
How could you do that? Mom and Dad loved you.
Just go ahead and try telling the police. They'll never believe you.
I mean, why wouldn't they, actually? There's kind of a lot of evidence, I think.
Their fierce faces made her vomit.
Why is the thing talking in the third person now? Have I lost my mind because I'm about to go beast mode? Uh-oh.
Espoir's vision turned red, and she was about to remind them that she, indeed, was her. Espoir's breathing somehow started to become rapid, and her vision was gradually tinged with a layer of red. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. She has a strong inner voice. Kill them. Unforgivable. Unforgivable. Unforgivable.
How dare you look at me like that? I'll kill you too.
Try it, old man.
The man raises his hand and punches Espoir in the face while she stops him with a force that is not hers.
What the?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, as it turns out, Espoir is her.
Espoir's aunt, who sensed something wrong, tried to attack Espoir, but she avoided it. The girl named Espoir relentlessly attacked the two of them, and the two adults, taller than her, had no power to fight back. Ooh. Like a robot, she moved her hands without consciousness, while tears flowed down her face. She didn't notice the state of the person in front of her, nor did she notice Albert watching as well. He intended to make the first move. Like those guys at school, he'll make everyone who hurts Espoir pay for it. But he had no idea that Espoir would suddenly become that way.
Espoir! Espoir!
Realizing it was too late, he ran to the one he liked and hugged her tightly.
Stop fighting. You'll hurt yourself.
Looking at her unusual face, he realized it was not the girl he used to know.
Your eyes.
Don't tell me you're from that cursed family.
No.
It doesn't matter.
He held Espoir tightly again.
It's okay. It's okay. Even if you become a monster, I'll always stay by your side.
Oh. Espoir had no intention of stopping her attack as she tries to break free from Albert's arms.
Ouch!
Oh. She bit him hard on the shoulder, but Albert held her tightly in pain.
That really left a mark. It's okay, though. Even if it hurts, the bite truly means something if it's from you.
Aww.
That's how much I love you.
Oh. If I asked, could you love a monster like me, Albert's answer would be yes.
Huh? Why are you licking my blood?
Wait a minute. Is this also like Ponyo? Am I gonna want some ham next? Soon, Espoir's pupils returned to their original color, and she collapsed in Albert's arms.
Great. It's back to the usual you. Is it because you licked my blood? I guess that's what the book said.
Albert, while holding up the sleeping Espoir, picked up the phone.
Sleep tight, my dear. You need your rest.
Albert looked at Espoir, still asleep, and gently pushed her hair away.
Poor baby.
He opened a heavy book by his bedside, a rule passed down from generation to generation in the Claus family, which also contains the family's history.
I thought mermaids and their human descendants were just fairy tales, but I guess it's true. Now I know why everyone in my family is so good at water sports.
Albert turned to one of the pages of the curse their mermaid ancestors had placed on the invaders. To let the selfish humans feel the same pain, the descendants of the invaders would go berserk if their loved ones are killed or seriously hurt. Oh. If they are not treated or leave the island, they will go berserk until they die, and only the blood of the Claus family members can soothe the berserk state.
But those people, they...
Oh. So it is not me who is the mermaid, but it is you. He's a very pretty mermaid. So it is you. You are the Ponyo.
Go berserk until they die. Damn it. Why does it have to be you? You never did anything wrong.
Aww.
I can't let that happen to you. If my blood can heal you, I'll give you all of it. I'll stay here, with you.
The Claus family line cannot leave Snowflake Island before they reach adulthood because of the mermaid's physiology. Otherwise, they would be dead.
If I'm going to heal you, I must endure it. I need you to love me with all your heart.
Aww. Albert gently stroked Espoir's face.
I always thought that as long as I stayed by your side, always protected you, always loved you, you will be okay. As long as the person who stays by your side is me, I'm satisfied.
Well, I mean, I went beast mode by seeing you hurt, so I think that means I do love you very much, Albert.
But what would it take to make you love me with all of your heart? What if you knew and then you... I can't even imagine what life would be like without you.
Greg, leave us alone.
Young master, did you call me?
Never mind, Greg, I do want you here.
Greg, is the exchange program our family sponsored before still available?
Yes?
Didn't she say she wanted to visit an outside design school?
Is he sending me away to protect me?
Let her go.
But, young master, you cannot follow. Your body will...
I know. If I could, I'd want more than anything to keep her with me.
However, the curse on her leaves me no choice but to get her as far away from here as possible.
Oh.
This is the only way I can protect her. Also, I need to always know her state and physical condition.
Are you gonna put a chip in me?
I will send my blood to the doctor there regularly so she can have it in case she needs it.
Goodness, that's going above and beyond, Albert.
Understood.
I don't know where this is going, but this better end in a wedding.
Don't worry, my dear. I will help you arrange everything. The college you go to, the place you work, the bed you rest your head on, and the day you return to me.
Wait a minute. So did you pay off my boss to keep me there? How much control have you had over my life, Albert?
No matter where you are, I will take care of you.
I don't know if that's Yandere stalker or not. It's kind of sweet, though. It's really sweet. I like that, though.
Until the day I see you again, when I'll let you fall in love with me wholeheartedly. And then I'll never have to say goodbye again.
After seeing this page, I finally couldn't resist closing the diary. Otherwise, my tears will stain the entire diary. He's such a sweetheart. A little bit extreme, but still, a very big sweetheart. I couldn't stop crying. My chest was suffocating with pain. Albert, he's such an idiot. I never knew he did so much for me. Why? Has he always loved me like this? Giving love to a monster like me. He's such a little simp. Well, yeah, that's like the definition of simp. There's that sound again. The sound that emanates from my body. What do you want from me? Why don't we just use him? Then I can come out all I want. Shut up! Shut up! Don't you dare hurt him, you monster! He was the one who made you this way. He was the one who ruined your life. Is that really love? Shut up! Stop talking! It's enough. I'd rather just disappear if I have to live like this. At least this time, I'll be protecting Albert. No! I broke the vase next to the bed, casually picked up a sharp piece and stabbed it at my wrist. No! However, the pain did not come as I expected. Oh, thank goodness. Because the stab fragment stabbed Albert's palm.
No way. Are you actually thinking about leaving me?
No, I'm doing it to protect you, baby. Albert, get your hand. He pulled the shard away as if it were natural, and blood gushed out in large quantities.
You're not acting like yourself. Come on, take your medicine.
I hurriedly tore off a part of the quilt and wrapped it around his hand. Are you insane? Leave me alone.
No, you're the one who's insane! You can't do this, you can't leave me!
What are you talking about? Please, just calm down, Albert.
You're the one who needs to calm down!
Albert said calmly. He grabbed my hand harder.
Why do you think I've gone through all this pain for you? Don't you understand? I can't live without you! Since the day I met you, you have been the only one in my world. I would do anything for you. I'd die for you. Even if you don't feel the same way, I won't let you go. I'll make you stay with me forever. No matter what.
I'm actually about to cry.
Even if you don't want to. Even if it makes you hate me.
His voice shook slightly, and his eyes were full of tears.
You can't leave.
Was he always this upset? Albert, you... Listen to me. I feel the same way. I love you With all my heart. I can't live without you too. When the whole world abandoned me, you were the only one who stayed by my side. If anything were to happen to you, I don't think I could take that, knowing it would all be my fault. I don't want you to die. That's why I can't stay here.
What the hell are you talking about?
Albert, you know what I'm talking about. You forgot that I'm her. I'm gonna go beast mode. I read your diary. I know all about it. Anytime something happens to me, you use your blood to bring me back to normal. What do you think is going to happen when you use it all up? Well, I'm not going to stick around to see what that result is. I'm leaving, and that's final. I rolled back the covers and planned to get out of there. I should run far away, for his sake.
No.
Yeah, I agree with crazy, insane-eyed Albert.
You said you loved me, right?
Yeah. God, why can't you just believe me, Albert?
Albert suddenly pushed me down on the bed and kissed me.
If we really are in love, then it's all right to do something like this.
Albert,
right?
this is totally not the point. We should be doing this right now. Aren't one of us bleeding like a lot? We don't have time for hanky-panky shenanigans.
Wait, what are you going to do?
Open your mouth.
Okay.
As I was about to open my mouth to refute, he pushed his hot tongue in, and I was dizzy for a moment.
No,
Actually, this ain't so bad. Continue.
I didn't want it to come to this. I really didn't. When you left me with no other option.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Prove to me that you really love me.
Wait, what? And for complete healing, copulation with the adult Claus family bloodline is required, and it requires the wholehearted love of both parties to prove that the sins of the cursed party are forgiven. Okay, that makes sense. Is it because of that? The more he kissed, the more intense the kiss became. Whether lips, ears, neck, and the most sensitive parts of my body, he didn't let go. I couldn't help falling into his touch and kisses and gave up the struggle. He kept calling my name over and over and saying, "I love you." In a space that smelled sweet and bloody, we were entangled in each other, not letting go of each other's bodies for a moment. Oh, I guess this was the time for hanky-panky shenanigans. Am I cured? 1 week later... Christmas! Christmas! Wait, is it Christmas? Is it Christmas? It's not Christmas. It's not Christmas. Forget all that then. Editor me. Cut that out. I forgot that Christmas was the 25th, not the 24th. I don't know why I keep making that mistake. You cut that out, right? Editor me? You cut that out, right? December 24th, Christmas Eve. The sounds of birds outside the window woke me up. It's morning.
Good morning, darling.
I'm looking most disrespectfully. I am, in fact, oogling you. I looked at Albert, who was still sleeping beside me. I couldn't help but laugh. Good morning. Since that night, that voice has not been heard again. Even without Albert's blood, I did not appear to be in a frenzy. And most importantly, the fragmented memories of being a monster are becoming increasingly blurred, and even the residual sense of guilt is gradually disappearing. Everything's awesome forever? And so, the curse has been lifted from me. All because of Albert's...
Honey, what are you doing?
Sorry, did I wake you up?
I woke up as soon as I felt that you weren't in my arms.
Aw. Just absolute husband material. A little crazy, but husband material.
You're such a baby. Do we need to be together 24 hours a day for you to feel at ease?
Do you mean it? You're willing to stick with me 24 hours a day?
Oh, yes. That's not what I meant at all.
I hope you haven't forgotten that this is our first date tonight.
Oh. Of course I remember. I'm going to go and prepare for it first.
What is there to prepare?
Oh yeah, my big surprise.
That giant chocolate cake.
What? You...
Whoops.
Aw. How would you know?
Just guessing.
Liar. I knew you were stalking me. Dang it. I wanted to surprise you. You're such an idiot.
Wait, please don't go.
Albert scrambled to pull me back into bed with a cute puppy-like expression.
Don't be mad. I'm still super happy knowing you're preparing a cake for me.
Oh.
I've got gifts and surprises for you as well. I know you'll love them. Are you still mad at me? What to do to change your mind? What to do?
I mean, you could remain shirtless for a bit longer.
Oh, how sweet! How wholesome!
He took me in his arms and gave me a kiss.
What about this?
Oh.
I finally couldn't resist his handsomeness and cuteness. I should say, who wouldn't forgive him?
You're too crafty.
Even your angry face is cute, you know? Why don't we continue until you're not angry?
This was all part of your plan, wasn't it?
Continue with what?
You know what I mean.
Oh. He gave me another kiss.
Tell me you love me. Promise me you'll never leave my side.
I promise. I can't leave you either.
You're finally mine. I love you. This is how it's supposed to end.
I'm very okay with this ending.
Best end. Merry Christmas.
Oh crap, I didn't even think there could be other ends. Oh no. Oh hey, mystery boy.
A young man stood on a cliff not far away and quietly watched the loving couple.
And they lived happily ever after.
Narrows eyes at mystery boy.
Or something like that.
What?
The man stroked a purple-red fox next...
Wolf. Wolf! Dang it! How did you read wolf and then say fox? What is wrong with you?
The man stroked a purple-red wolf next to him.
Interesting, right? The prince really designed the perfect trap. And the princess never put the pieces together in time. Was her love too blind, or was the deceiver too clever?
What?
In any case, he finally got everything he wanted. It's finally over, and the villain has won. Not your typical story,
Narrows eyes even harder at mystery boy.
Unless you were rooting for him the entire time.
I was!
The purple-red wolf seems dissatisfied.
I hope you're happy with this ending. I admit it. I could have done something to stop it.
What's so bad about it? I mean, Sharon and her buddies got, but they shouldn't have started nothing.
I'll have to pay more attention next time. This island, it slowly drives all of its inhabitants insane. One by one. Then the question is, who's next?
Is this actually not a self-contained story that's gonna open up like Chronicles of Snowflake Island? That'd be cool. Wait, what? I just got blindsided, and then I got blindsided again, and then I forgot that I'm her, and then I got blindsided 2 more times, only to end and be blindsided again.
The story of the Christmas Butcher comes to an end for now. But the story of Snowflake Island is still ongoing. The Snowflake Island Chronicles! Well, now I'm invested. Yippee! Best end! Woohoo! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What happens if I try to continue to work? But I'm sure the studio would be in chaos if there was no one to do these jobs. Alright, I get it.
Thank you. You're the best employee we've ever had.
Yeah, I bet next you're gonna say, oh, we're like a family, and then you're gonna give me a pizza party. I slowly left my boss's room and looked at my colleagues, who were still discussing their holiday plans. Forget it. It's the same every year anyway. That's how I spent my Christmas at work. Bad end, workaholic. Yeah! Okay, now that I know what's going on here, what if I do follow the footprints? I ignored Albert and opened the balcony. It's cold. I turned on the flashlight on my phone and approached the footsteps. It's really the Santa hat. There are footprints in the front. I followed the footprints all the way. All the way. Uh-oh. At the same time, I found a new spot of blood on the floor in addition to footprints. This blood? Whose is it? You know whose it is. Do I? Who's there? It's me. Golden Freddy? Again? The snow on the ground was slowly dyed red, turning into a sea of red. What's going on? Don't you remember me? A huge shadow was approaching me. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't do that. Bad end to buried memories. Well, shoot. Okay, now that we know that Albert is indeed telling the truth, that's what happens if I stand still. I stood still and looked at Albert. He touched my face with his cold hand.
Don't leave me alone.
Oh, baby. I'll only be gone for a few hours, Albert. I'm not abandoning you. Why is he giving such a sad face?
Why won't you listen to me?
The hand that had been on my face pinched my chin. What is your deal?
Don't you understand? I'm the only one who cares about you!
Oh. That hurts. Albert!
You're so cute.
Albert!
You know something? I think I'm going crazy.
Albert! I grabbed Albert's hand and tried to struggle him off. Albert, why are you making that face? Oh no!
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
He loosened his hand and gave me a smirking expression. But...
I'll be waiting for you. Just don't stay out too late.
And by that he means I'm going to be following you. Well, last time I said, of course I love you, but what if I don't say anything? I wanted to answer, but my mind was so confused that I couldn't even make a sound. Do I like Albert too?
Oh, you don't have to say anything. I know exactly what you're thinking.
Do you? Do you have that ability too?
You really are the cutest.
Albert moved his body back to the bed and looked at me with joy. Okay.
In that case, let's go out on our date on Christmas Eve. Shall we?
Alright, okay. Everything's still okay. What if I say curiosity leads to good things? I think curiosity is a good thing because it brings discoveries and possibilities. He closed his eyes for a moment.
Thank you for answering.
I don't know if that has any kind of, changes anything, but...
Then again, it's not my homework.
Who are you? Okay, last time I went, no, don't give me the medicine. But what if I said, all right, give me the medicine. Give me the medicine.
What? How can you... What's wrong with you?
Once you go to sleep, you'll forget all about it.
Will I? He was smiling, but I could feel the sadness in Albert's eyes. But I don't have any energy left to care. At this moment, I am really suffering. I hope it's all just a dream. Oh God. Help me, Albert.
I'll help you.
Oh. He pulled me into his arms, and the warmth of his body made me forget the pain of the syringe.
Just go to sleep now. No matter how many times it takes, I'll keep you safe.
He kissed me gently. And, with my eyes closed, I didn't notice the sad expression on his face. Oh, is the truth just never revealed and I'm kept in the dark forever? 2 months? Oh. Oh dear.
Good morning.
Albert? I got up from the bed. My body was heavy. Did I accidentally fall asleep again? Since Sharon kidnapped me, my body has been acting abnormally. I often unconsciously faint and fall asleep, and sleep for a few hours, or even a day. Oh. And I forget all the things that happened when I fell down. 2 months ago, I collapsed in Albert's room and didn't remember anything. Even the doctor needed help finding out what the problem was. You're pumped full of this mysterious blood. Have you been drinking anything weird? Since I was unfit to work for the time being, I had to stay at Albert's house to recuperate. I'm sorry. We just started dating, and I'm already being an inconvenience.
Baby, it's fine. I love taking care of you. No matter what happens, I will take care of you.
Oh. He caressed my cheek and kissed me on the lips. Ah. My heart beat so fast that it felt like a deer was running wild. Although it's been 2 months since we started dating, I'm still not getting used to it.
You don't like me treating you like this?
No, it just... Besides being shy, there is another thing. I always feel like I've forgotten something important. As a result, an invisible gap was created between Albert and me. Aww. Every time I think about it, my chest gets very upset. Albert, you don't look good. Is something wrong?
I don't look good? No, that's not very nice.
No. That's not what I mean. You're just different. Never mind. Do you think today I could go inside the... But he didn't answer me. Instead, he gave me an intense kiss. He pushed his tongue in so violently that I was instantly deprived of the ability to think. My body lost its balance momentarily, and Albert immediately grabbed my waist. Here we go again. Every time I ask him this kind of question, he does this.
Don't think about that anymore.
I probably would completely forget my train of thought if he did that.
From now on, only think about me. You can forget about all that unimportant stuff. You're mine.
But beast mode! He kissed me while touching my sensitive places.
You want to try that again?
What does he mean? For some reason, the air smells like sweet blood. I want more. Uh-oh. But whose blood is that? I gave up thinking and sank into a bottomless abyss of sweetness and falsehood. Normal end, invisible divide. Aww. Oh, so we just keep living a lie. Oh yeah, the thing. What happens if I don't read the thing? No, this is someone else's privacy. I'm not in the mood now. I put the diary back in the cabinet and laid on the bed.
so tired. Why don't I just sleep like this and hope I can forget everything when I wake up? I don't know how long it took, but I fell into a deep sleep. In my sleep, I vaguely felt that someone had injected something into my neck. Ah! And it's the normal end again. Just ignorant bliss, I guess. Well, holy goodness. That is not anything of what I was expecting. I would watch a movie about this. I would read this if it was an entire book. I am now fully invested in the Snowflake Island Chronicles. As always, there will be a link in the description to this developer and this game if you would like to also support and follow this developer. And it goes without saying, but I adore this art style. Just everyone's so pretty. Even Sharon. And Sharon got what she deserved. But she's still so pretty. Everyone's so pretty. I really like that. I really, really like that. I'm kind of glad that this is my first time playing this game. And I would love to hear what you think in the comments. What did you think of Albert and all the shenanigans and going on and the beast mode and everything? Because that was pretty cool. I like that. I like all that. But anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself. Have a great holiday. And remember, there is always hope.